like glitter, glitter. It's like clockwork, reflection, glimmer. Ooh.
Hi guys, happy Sunday. Right now I just got done watching the first episode of American Crime Story, the Gianni Versace assassination. Um, Let me just say I love Ryan Murphy and I love literally just I love the last American Crime Story with OJ, and this one I've only seen one episode. I'm already like hooked. Okay, but anyways, so Kayla and I didn't get a chance to film a lot this week, so we thought that we would like come on here and just talk to you guys. And the topic that we're talking about this week is fear and like what are our biggest fears. So like this past like year I've been trying to just be more self-aware and like things like that. And with that I've noticed that two of my biggest fears, which cause me to like stay stuck in my head a lot, are one, the fear of not succeeding, which I feel like a lot of people might be able to relate to, and two, a fear of actually succeeding, which you might be thinking like, what is she talking about? Just hear me out though. So,
hey guys, and welcome to All That Glitters. Today we are talking about our biggest fear. And personally, I think my biggest fear is not being successful or not living up to my full potential. I think moving out to LA and pursuing my dream as a dancer just showed me that I'm capable of so much more. To be honest, when I moved out, I really didn't think I could even book a job or all these crazy opportunities that I did get to have. I never thought in my biggest dreams that I would be able to do it. Yeah, it's scary. It's scary because I've danced all my life and I know that's what I'm good at. And it's hard to break into something else. Acting is something that I'm interested in. Running a nonprofit is scary. And then just breaking into more of choreography and creative directing, that all it scares me.
I'm definitely afraid of like failure and not being successful because I feel like um since I've been like a teenager and like growing up, I haven't just like, I'm not one of those people that just accepts what I'm told and just goes with the norm. I try to live my life how I want to, how it makes me happy. Um, but anyways, I've gone against the norm, and that causes a lot of people to doubt me. My bad, my camera cut off. But I was saying one reason why a fear of failure is one of my biggest fears. Well, it's pretty self-explanatory. Like, I've taken a lot of risk. I feel like to get where I am, I've gone against like the norm of what people thought I should do to get where I am, and I just have this fear of like failing because it's like you taking all these like chances, and then I don't want anybody to be like, well, you should have listened to me, or I told you so, blah blah blah. So I'm like, failure just cannot be an option. But then at the same time, I'm also afraid, I feel like I also have a fear of being successful. The way that I've like come to this conclusion is because like I feel like I've had a lot of great ideas, but I can never like put the work behind my own ideas to make them like take them to that next level to reach success. Like, I procrastinate. I don't do what I need to do. I don't prioritize, and I feel like maybe that's because I am afraid of it actually working, and then, you know, all eyes being on me, and just I don't know. It's crazy, but like the fear of I don't want to fail, but what if I do succeed, like, keeps me in the middle. So,
But honestly, I've realized with dance and everything I've been through, stepping into fear is when you grow so much. And the more you start to kind of step away from what scares you, you start getting down on yourself. You start doubting yourself. You start, seeing all these negatives. But when you just dive into it, no matter if you fail or not, you grow from it. You learn something. Um, so I'm trying to take fear out of my vocabulary, but it's hard. I really truly believe that God places a special dream in your heart, and it's not random. It's not, this far off dream. It's what God wants you to do in your life. And that can be scary and overwhelming because God always talks to me about Project Give Dance, and I'm like, I get down on myself because Project Give Dance is about, motivating kids and telling them to follow their dreams. But, when I don't have much going on with dance or jobs, or if my bank account is low, or if I'm not able to train like I want to, I start doubting myself. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not doing anything. How am I supposed to motivate these kids when I'm not even feeling motivated? And I think another thing that scares me is, trying to do all these things in a limited amount of time, or trying to do it right now. And that's just not reality. Any good writer, any good artist, any good doctor, any good anything put work into their craft, and it didn't come like this, Well, I think we're all in a rush to get somewhere, but life's not about getting somewhere. It's about growing. It's about getting to know yourself. And I've gotten to know myself a lot better than I ever thought I would be able to. To any millennial or any teenager, learning about yourself is the best way to grow and to get through anything in life. I think knowing yourself and knowing what you have to offer, as opposed to, trying to be like someone else or trying to do what someone else is already doing. You're not made to do that. God made you a specific way so that you can follow your dreams and get what you need to get done. It's like a puzzle piece. Like, if I'm, everyone's a different puzzle piece, and we fit into this world for a reason. Like, if I try to do, what even Tanece is doing, it doesn't work because I wasn't made to do that. And, I might like somehow be in that space, but my piece doesn't fit there. My piece is very specific for whatever God put in my heart.
I spend a lot of time, like, just stuck in my head, which really is not helpful for me. It's not helpful for anybody. It's just not a good thing. But now that I feel like I know this and I'm self-aware, it's time to work on it. Like, and the thing about success, like, I feel like anything that, like, you fear, you should, feel that fear and do it anyways. Like, success, it may be, I don't know, I might get there. I think with me, the success thing is like, what if I get there and it's not what I've always expected? Or what if, it's not like, if I get there and it doesn't feel like how I imagined it feeling, or it's not everything it's like, made out to be. But with that, I'm just gotta feel the fear and push towards it anyways, push towards success. So I just have to make an effort of just, I know I'm a procrastinator, so just go, like, knowing and feeling those, like, feelings and doing it anyways, doing, like, what's best for me to do anyways, if that makes sense. I really hope I'm making sense.
And I think it's really important to, not look at fear as such a negative. I think when you fear something, it's good. Take it as motivation and just dive deep into it. Okay, for example, like with the Dave East Chris Brown video that I did, I was terrified. When I got the call, I was like, okay, like, I'll just be dancing, blah, blah, blah. I get on set and they're like, okay, we need our lead girl in hair and makeup. I didn't move. Uh, they were like, okay, we need our lead girl. I had no idea I was the lead girl. I'm looking around like, this girl needs to go in hair and makeup. Like, who's this girl? They're like, lead girl, Kayla, where are you? And I'm like, oh, shoot, like, I'm the lead girl. And anxiety took over my body. But at that point, like, it's either, okay, I'm going to be terrified and let this fear take over, or I'm going to say, okay, like, I'm terrified, but I have to do it, you know? So that was probably one of the scariest moments ever, just because, I mean, honestly, being a video vixen is not me at all. Like, I'm super shy, super reserved, but that helped me grow. Just because if someone was like, okay, Kayla, you're going to be dancing in this music video and you're the lead girl, I probably would have said no. But because I was, you know, already there, already on set, you know, like, I had no choice but to do it, and I feel like I've grown so much from that, and that helped me grow. And it wasn't a scary thing, you know. Once I started dancing, I can dance, you know. It's not hard. It just was a little bit, oh, I was taken back by it. But
and the fear of failure, I just have to, like, shut out what anybody else thinks. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. This is my life. If I fail, I get back up and I try again. Like, you know, it's my life. There is no right or wrong way to live it. And if you're like me, you have a fear of failure, remember, it's your life. There is no right or wrong way to live it. So, you know, do it. Like, I've seen this thing where Will Smith was saying, like, you gotta make mistakes. You can't be afraid of failure. Welcome failure, because that's how you learn. That's how you grow. That's how you do better. So just making more of an effort to focus on me, not so much on what other people think and what other people's, like, opinions of what I'm doing, because they might feel that way, and then what if it actually works out for me, and then it's gonna be, oh, I always knew you could do it. No, you didn't. Stop. But yeah, so if you have a fear, I just want you to know, like, it is okay. A lot of people are going through that, especially us 20-somethings. Like, we're still trying to figure it out. So feel that fear and do what you need to do anyways. Yes, I am afraid, but I am going to keep pushing, keep going towards whatever your goal is. But yeah, just know that you're not alone. We all have fears. And yeah.
but I think it's important to realize that everyone fears something, and fear isn't bad. And you can't be down on yourself for feeling a bit fearful, really. It's okay. Honestly, this year I'm trying to dig for whatever fear or whatever I'm feeling, any kind of anxiety. I'm really trying to go to the root of it. So, like, you know, if I'm feeling, okay, I'm feeling anxious about this audition. Okay, so why am I feeling anxious? Is it because, you know, I don't feel prepared? Okay, why am I not prepared? Oh, I probably need to go to the gym a bit more, or I don't like my outfits, or, you know, I need to get my hair done. Okay, go do that stuff so you feel prepared. And really going to the root of all this negative energy that might be coming in. I think we can fix it, you know? I think we get so, like, oh, this went wrong, and then we just keep going deeper into this hole. But it's so easy to flip it, and me and Denise talk about this all the time, and it's The Secret, and we watch it. I watch it probably every week, just because your thoughts are so powerful. And, you know, even saying, like, in my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm scared to do this shoot, or I'm scared to go to this audition. Flipping it to, like, okay, I'm prepared for this audition. You know, I've been dancing all my life, and I'm prepared. It changes how you think. And then if you're like, okay, I'm not ready, then, you know, who knows? You might start running late. You might miss something. You might forget something. But if you're like, I'm prepared, you're in the mindset of, okay, I have everything I need. I'm prepared. I'm stretched. I'm warm. Let's go.
So happy Sunday, guys. We promise to have another vlog next Sunday. Super, super sorry that we didn't have one this week. It's just we had a lot going on. But yeah, guys, yeah, I don't have anything else to say. Okay, bye.
Living my life like it's golden. 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 Living my life like it's golden.